Deli with the sauce.
What is up, guys? It's your boy Deli G, back in the studio, back in the lab, back for episode 18 of the Deli G Show. All right, so on this one, it's mostly we're gonna have to talk about some things that have happened that are very unfortunate since the last time I appeared on YouTube. Well, guys, I was so happy and excited that the Blue Jays had made the World Series. And they gave it a hell of a run, but unfortunately they came up just short, falling to the Los Angeles Dodgers in 7 games. And it was a thrilling World Series. And just the first thing I want to get off my chest with regards to that is like all these Blue Jay fans talking about, oh, umpires this and LA Dodgers payroll that. No. Here's the thing. The Blue Jays had many chances throughout the series and in Game 7 to put the Dodgers away. So if any Blue Jay fan is going to blame anybody for the loss, blame the players. Blame the team. Because the umpires and the payroll didn't give up a homer like Hoffman did. They didn't give up another homer like Bieber did. That wasn't the umps who hit those home runs. That wasn't the Dodgers payroll who hit those home runs. That was the players that are out on the field. So I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, this and that, and making excuses, because the fact of the matter is the Blue Jays had their foot on the throat of the Dodgers several times, and they didn't fucking step on it and finish the job. So that's just how it is. Like, it sucks as a hardcore Blue Jays fan like myself. It sucks. It would have been amazing to not only like celebrate afterwards, but to go to the parade in Toronto and all that. I would have definitely gone for sure. But sadly it wasn't meant to be. But this is a good team, and I anticipate they'll be back. Like, they should be able to, string some winning seasons together now, make the playoffs, and then, go from there, which is good. That's good for a lot of Blue Jays fans, because Blue Jays fans have been seeing a lot of losing in the last few years. So it's good to see them finally start to win a few ball games again, which is nice. So, I anticipate it was a great run. It was an exciting run. Gave Blue Jays fans a lot to cheer about in terms of, quality baseball that was played. And, there's a lot to build on for next year and beyond, certainly. As of today, Bieber has already exercised his player option for next year, which is awesome. So Biebs will be back. And we're hoping, I think they tender a qualifying offer to Bo. So whether he signs that or they negotiate a new deal or whatever, it looks like Bo's coming back, which is also very good, because he hit that monster home run in Game 7 to put us up 3-0. Unfortunately, the team just couldn't build on that and pile up some more runs, which kind of sucked. So yeah, guys, RIP to the Blue Jays 2025 season, and we'll see you on spring training, buds. So, on to another Toronto team, and that is the Toronto Raptors. So I haven't really gotten, too much into the Raptors. I think last year Bob McCown said that, 25 to 30 wins max, and he was pretty right with that projection, actually. So this year, they're looking all right. So far, they just beat up on the Milwaukee Bucks the other night, which is good. I think what are they now? 4-4, 4-5, something like that as of right now. So I don't know, man. Like, jury's still out on the Raptors. They gotta get a nice winning streak together, and hopefully, maybe they can have a top 5 finish in the East and avoid the play-in, which would be good. But some people have also said that it'd be good if they can tank for one more year get a high quality draft pick, and then we should be locked and loaded for next year. Maybe we'll see. We'll see if they tank and who that pick turns out to be. I mean, for this year, if the Raptors get it together, I mean, it is possible for them to be in the neighborhood of like 40, 45 wins, maybe 50. I don't know about 50 though. 50's hoping for a lot, but 40 to 45, somewhere in that neighborhood would be all right. I don't know if that's going to make the playoffs, but you could definitely make the play in. That's for sure. So, I mean, yeah, we'll see. Hopefully everything goes well. Nobody gets hurt. That's another big thing, especially Brandon Ingram, our new acquisition, because he's actually been shooting the ball really well from the mid-range, which is nice. So if you got him working the mid-range, RJ Barrett driving the lane, and Scotty dunking and grabbing rebounds, might be all right. If they could sort of, like, if this coach, which again the jury's still on the coach, he didn't really do much, doesn't really come with a highly touted pedigree, but if he can put those guys in a position to play to their strengths and limit their weaknesses, as the old cliche goes, then they might be able to do something this year. 45 wins. Maybe that'll get them into the playoffs. We'll see. I don't know. If they don't make the playoffs, that'd be very disappointing. And so go Raps go. Let's hope they do well and either a top 5 finish or tank for a top 3 player. Nothing in between, please, or that's going to be a failure of a season, in my opinion. Moving on, guys. I want to touch a bit on the Flyer situation. Zagreus has been looking very good, and so has Vladar. And Rick Tocchet has been putting the system in place, and if the players play hard for him and they hustle, it works. If the players have an off night or they want to be lazy on back checking and, playing hard on the puck, then they're going to lose. Vlad can only keep them in games for so long if they're not going to try. Because if they're not going to try, Vlad's going to see them and be like, well, why should I try? These guys aren't doing anything for me up front. They're having an off night. I can only do so much. Like, it's a trickle down effect, right? And it goes right down to the goalies too. So play hard, listen to the coach, stay in the system, trust your teammates, and they're gonna be all right. Like Vlad, like Ersson, I don't know, man. Ersson's a good backup and a brilliant shootout goalie, but honestly, Vladar is the future and the present. So I've said this all year. That dude needs to get like somewhere in the neighborhood of like 50 to 60 starts this year if the Flyers actually want to accomplish anything this season. So, Ersson's out, so I think, Vlad is going to get the majority of the starts here going forward, which is awesome. So we can see what, he can do being the primary everyday number 1 guy, which is what I'm sure everybody wanted anyways when he got signed. So, and that's why Briere signed him, in case, something happened to Ersson or he regressed or whatever, that's what it is. And I'm glad Danny made those moves. I mean, honestly, so far, the offseason moves Danny made this year with Ziggy and Vlad and bringing in Rick Tocchet, like, so far, they paid off. They've had a pretty good start, all things considered. Were they like 7-5 now or something like that? They go into Nashville tonight. Hopefully get a dub, because we already beat them at home. So we should be able to beat them in their barn too, hopefully. No Forrester, I heard, though, unfortunately, because he's been one of our best players to start the year so far. So that's going to suck, but, next man up. That's it. Just like the Blue Jays. Bo's out, next man up. Santander was out, he didn't do fuck all. Next man up. So that's just how it is in any sport. So hopefully the Fly Boys get the job done tonight, get another W, and then just kind of, go from there. Hopefully make the playoffs, If not this year, then hopefully next year once Rick has everybody buying into the system and everybody knows what to do and how to do it. Well, guys, that's pretty much all I wanted to touch on this week. It's been kind of a slow run here now that baseball is over. Basketball is just underway. Hockey is, alive and well, which is great. But, with the professional wrestling, like, it's gotten so stale. And it's funny because somebody put up a picture actually on Facebook that was like averaging the age of wrestlers at 2000 versus 2025. Like the average age in 2000 was like 31 and a half or something like that, and now it's like 41 years old is the average. So I don't know, man. It's like we're seeing a lot of these guys, and they were talking about it. They've been talking about it on Dutch Mantel too, and Stevie Richards show, that like there's a lot of guys who've been there for a while, like 10 plus years. And like, I don't know, like, you gotta get some new faces in there, new blood. Keep the guys who have drawn and will draw, like, Roman Reigns, Cody, I guess, to a lesser extent, because he's, the big baby face right now. But like Seth Rollins, man, that guy never fucking drew, man. That guy never did anything for me. So I don't know, man. Like, and like the last couple of years, the guys look like he's made of friggin' glass. First he fakes an injury, then he has a real injury, then he fakes another injury, then he gets a real injury. Like, what the fuck? Is this guy really hurt or not? And if he's gonna keep getting hurt, why would you want to keep a guy around like that? He doesn't draw. He gets hurt all the time. You're paying him big money. What's the sense in that? Why not give the spot to somebody who's coming up, give them more TV time? Somebody who's coming up who's ready, like Oba Femi or some shit like that from NXT. So I don't know, man. Like, I think the Triple H era honeymoon has freaking worn off, man. And this guy's got a lot of work to do. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know if he's talking to Vince on a regular basis, but like, bro, you got to get on the phone with Vince, man, and figure it out. Because the product right now is feeling and looking stale as fuck. So, I mean, I know things are gonna ramp up around WrestleMania time, because they have to put butts in the seats and make a whole lot of money, especially now that it's a 2-night affair. But man, we'll see if this guy cooks up anything special, because right now it doesn't look like he's got anything going right now, which is crazy. So, well, guys, with that said, hopefully you can come up with something here, and we'll see what happens. Time will tell, as with all of these sporting and special events. Time will tell what happens. But for now, guys, that's it for me. I'm gonna go. My name is Deli G. This has been episode 18. But before I go, I don't want to forget, because the last few episodes I've noticed that I've been slacking on this, and I don't want to be slacking on this because it's very important to me. So, Sophia, Raph, you guys are watching this. Daddy loves you. Mwah. Hugs and kisses to the both of you, wherever you are. If you can watch this right now, Daddy loves you very much. Always hugs and kisses. You guys are the sole reason why I get up in the morning, and you guys make my life complete, and I'm so glad to have you kids in my life. I love you. I appreciate you always and forever. From Daddy. Mwah. All right, guys. Well, that's it for me. As always, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Make sure you stay tuned. The Deli G Show. And, of course, I keep saying this every week, but, it's life. Things come up and things happen. But I will try to make sure that I get in the new Hot Wheels diecast that I've been collecting and putting them on that pedestal. So you guys can check that out, of course, as always. And I'll put the link for it in the description for this video as well. Direct link to that playlist. I'll probably do some uploads of that tomorrow to have it ready for Friday or Saturday. We'll see how things go. But yeah, guys, that's it for me for now on this episode 18 of the Deli G Show. Thanks so much for watching. Like, subscribe, share. And until next time, guys, peace.